All right, hey guys. We decided we're going to try something a little different. We are attempting a podcast where we're just going to play through the game, hang out, talk about whatever, and y'all could watch our different viewpoints by checking out each of our channels to get the full effect of everything. But yeah, it's me, Ty, DreadedCone, and Jerp.
What's up?
We're all just gonna.
I counted, I think, 4 ums and ahs just in that that first little intro bit. I'm totally gonna point that out and just make you feel
thanks.
make you feel awkward. So funny. Oh man, Soulbrandt podcast. We've been talking about doing this for quite a while. And
I've been in the game for 5 seconds and almost walked off a ledge. I'm in tune with a
Gravity
giant.
OP.
Well, I won my first invasion.
Well, congratulations.
That's a given.
I just invaded Swag Homie. Swag Homie. It's gonna be good times.
I forgot how much I love this build.
Oh, he's dead. That was a very Dark Souls 2 moment. I invaded, he instantly died, and
Did you even reach him?
Didn't even know where
That's Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
Mine is basically I run around for half an hour and then I run off the ledge.
Yep. Pretty much.
In going through my PvP footage, I realized that I only have about 4 encounters, and the rest of them are me mostly just running off the ledge.
Yeah. I went through a lot of my so many of my encounters look exactly the same as all my other encounters, because it's like I warp in, I run to the bonfire, I see the host awkwardly wandering around the bonfire, I run up, we swing at each other until one of us catches a stun lock, it's GG, you bow or wave and then move on. It's like there was many invasions just like that.
Yeah, I counted. I had 24 PvP encounters.
Yeah, I don't know how you managed to conquer PvP in Dark Souls 2. I wanted that.
Dude,
I haven't found my drivers yet. That's the big thing.
It's got to be
my God.
agility all the way. Agility for the win.
Agility appears to be the OP stat in question. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happens if Dark Souls 2 totally sucks? Are we is it back to Dark Souls 1 or
I'm planning on finishing up some of the Dark Souls quick reference, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Demon Souls forever.
Demon Souls forever. Okay, we'll bring if Dark Souls 2 sucks, we'll bring Demon Souls back full force.
Oh no, it's coming back full force.
It's not coming back full force. Don't
it's
even
coming
lie
back
to yourself.
Full force.
It's nowhere near full force.
Up, let me dream.
Oh, Peeve in his dreams. Peeve, how many of your ideas have I shot down in the past? All of them. Wasn't this podcast?
Let me have a video.
Shit. Sorry, a guy with a sunlight blade just plunge attacked me. It was fucking OP.
Nice. Let me have my video game where I just steal everything from everybody and there's no issues and I could be the best thief in the world and it's Ultima Online all over again. Let me have that. Why can't I just let me have that without you shooting down my ideas? I want it.
Oh man!
I don't know if I'm gonna have any issues.
Oh man! I just had I had to be quiet because I was focusing. I just had the best kill ever. A fucking Baronique Knight or whatever, the guy in Sense Fortress, the big tall tower knight, just fucking shield bashed the shit out of someone. So good.
They have names?
They're the Knights of Baronique or something.
Yeah, I wish it was Bernanke or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know things. Potato Petrojo.
So much about this game I do not know.
What, Dark Souls? Same.
Yeah.
The other night when I fought Guinevere or Gwendolyn for the first time that I could ever remember. Apparently I fought her him before. Wow,
it's a dude,
There you go.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at the model has an unusually large upper torso.
Yeah, it's and snakes coming out of his skirt. So I mean, that's got to mean something, right? Fucking snakes. I don't know.
It's really interesting how they set that up because they almost mirrored Demon Souls and how magic is presented. Where in Demon Souls, basically, spoilers, everybody, but so they have this sort of miracles versus sorcery. Sorcery is almost like technology and whatnot. Miracles is more like a belief in God and the power of religious faith or whatever.
Awesome.
And yeah, and then they have later on, they threw the description of the Talisman of Beasts, which is a talisman that can be used as a catalyst as well. It's basically it does everything. It's in the shape of the old one, and they sort of reveal that in Demon Souls, both sorceries and miracles come from the same source, aka the old one. But they're sort of opposing forces almost, even though they're very similar in their core nature. And Dark Souls, on the other hand, miracles are more so like the power of the lords, of the gods, of Gwyn and everything. Yeah. They're sort of they still have a religious influence, and then the sorceries go back to they're Dragon School kind of stuff. They're actually not only Dragon School of Vinheim or whatever, but also highly tied to Seath. Yeah. In terms of, so you basically have the lords and the dragons, but you also have another sort of you have two opposing concepts of the miracles are very sun and light kind of stuff, and sorceries on the other hand are more so associated with dark, not only through dark magic, which they further tied it in with, but they also says that Seath was the grandfather of sorcery, and they also stated specifically that I believe it was that Gwendolyn was either born or associated under or with the moon. So they have basically sun, moon, dark, light, science,
Earth, wind, water, fire, heart, and together we are Captain Planet. Thanks, Ian B.
But they basically
all I did is thank you for that lore lesson. Brought to you by Epic Name, bro.
No, I just like it. It's always been really cool to have that. I agree. And they carried it over those concepts.
Oh, there are so many things. Like I was thinking about that earlier today. That they just Demon Souls straight to Dark Souls. So many different things. Like the gargoyles that
the obvious parallels. You've got the gargoyles,
spider,
the swamp.
Yeah, it's literally like I don't know. I don't.
No, it was basically like From Software is like, all right, just give us a do-over.
Yeah,
we'll try it again.
Well, it's like a parallel universe almost. Like there are they have your swamp level and your forest level and this and that. Was there a foresty kind of level?
I know there was not. There was not a forest level.
Yeah, that's
in
true. Demon Souls was almost entirely like urban.
The Undead Burg versus the Boletarian Palace, very similar styling, very similar enemies. Although the Boletarian Palace I think a lot of Demon Souls levels were much more thoroughly fleshed out. I think they sort of were more coherent in how they were delivered. Like the depths could be almost
bigger too.
In some ways compared to Latria,
but
they were. Yeah. They were. It was longer to get from base, even like not necessarily counting shortcuts, but to get from the beginning of the level to the boss in Demon Souls felt a lot longer.
See, I can talk about all this stuff and it's not spoilery because I beat Demon Souls. What was it, 2 days ago? Shit was crazy.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. It was good times. So now we'll have
that surprise Soulbrandt at the end.
Yeah, that was really cool. In fact, that was so cool that if I remember when I'm editing this video, I'm gonna put the screenshot on the screen right now because it was so perfect. It's me standing there grinning because I found the Soulbrandt on the screen, and in the chat box at the bottom at that moment, it was you and Brandon congratulating me. Essentially, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So I hope I remember to.
I only got that Soulbrandt.
No promises. Oh man!
There we go. Finally, get another invasion.
I can't find.
I'm getting my second one now.
What? Peeve?
Finally.
I can't find this.
Oh, you're wondering?
I'm invading at level 60.
Yeah.
And wait, are these all dead? Okay, he went this way. I'm invading level 60 on my little my horror build. For anyone who's wondering, I know there's a lot of people who don't know what the hell this is if y'all don't go to my live streams. But it's
here we go.
It's essentially a build that that was inspired by Genesake.
Yep.
He's got the most terrifying build ever. It's not necessarily the most. It's not necessarily the most efficient, but it's meant to scare the hell out of people, like this. And so I basically have this build, and its intention is to just not necessarily murder, but just relentlessly attack. As if I'm role-playing an NPC. like a psychotic NPC. So,
an NPC that doesn't exist, because in fact it is a PC.
you know,
Holy Brandon! There's motorcycles flying all over my neighborhood right now. Really, guys? I'm filming. I'm recording my first podcast, and you need to come out in full force.
Oh my God!
Motorcycles.
Wow, you're not a noob.
Sen's Fortress.
I thought I was invading like a new player or something, and I get close and he's like grave lording and stuff, and then he starts pivot canceling his forces and stuff, and he chains it into, and I'm like, okay, so not necessarily a new player, not the best thing to invade this build. Yeah.
So I'm pretty pleased. In the same week, pretty much, I got to play Dark Souls 2. I got my I beat Demon Souls, and I got my subscriber button, all in the same week. That's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, almost took a picture of it earlier. I happened to go to your page, and I may or may not have subscribed. Really? Yeah.
Aw.
And
I
had your.
That's so nice of you.
I had your
your
chat
finances.
Open. Yeah, I had your chat open, and it said Peeve has subscribed, and like I was the only one in the chat. so I was all sad. Yeah, you need to get those emotes out.
Gonna be.
I should probably subscribe. I want to just. I like the things is that like for I don't want to give Twitch money. Like I would rather just give you $5.
Oh, I missed a fucking Switch parry.
Here's the thing: like if Twitch can't maintain their chat for more than like a day and a half at a time, why should I give them more money?
Yeah, they do have a lot of issues with the chat, but I don't know anything that goes on behind the scenes, and I'm not the most technologically savvy by any means. So
I'm personally not convinced that it's like okay, so like a lot of other larger services that have chat can have functional chat that authenticate and everything. Twitch, I don't think Twitch necessarily has an excuse. They're effectively the leading monopoly on fucking.
On North American streaming, yes, like 100%.
Yeah.
Nothing compares.
So figure it out. I mean, that's what I want to know. Like they need to get their shit together.
You know what's really funny is Ustream is like they're really trying to push the like business angle now. Like Ustream used to be pretty big for their like video games, but now like you go to their page and it's just they're like business conferences and all these fucking fakes like composed stock photos. It's really fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
I am having the most amazing duel in the boss room at Sen's Fortress. It's so fucking good. Like I've been fighting this guy for probably 2 minutes now, and it's just incredible.
I think I invaded the same guy from a moment ago. I'm hoping to find new players with this. It's just not offhand broken straight sword is not what you want to be using to your any form of advantage. Oh my god.
Is that what you're using right now?
Got me in a back set.
Yeah,
no.
it's my little my horror setup. It's meant to scare newer players. They're supposed to see it and go, "What the hell is that?" And I just relentlessly attack. And not focus on winning, just kind of mindlessly attack. That's what I enjoy doing. Just want to scare the noobs.
Lose this fight. It's so intense. I can't even like concentrate on the podcast because like this is the most intense fight I've had at level 50 in like months. Holy shit. Guy's got a Shodel now and he wants to...
I found him. Oh. I can't mindlessly attack if they... Oh, he's getting eaten by a slime.
Nice.
So that,
sounds like we're all having some pretty intense fights. Holy shit.
I'm just like sitting there in the catacombs going, anybody home?
Yes, I parried him. Is it the one? Oh man, I think I killed him. Please let him be dead. Oh, what a fight. Best fight I've had, and oh my god, I'm so glad we recorded that. In fact, he's getting a second bow. He gets 2 bows from Thomas the Balder Knight. Oh my god, best fight ever.
Give him a little bit of this guy.
Yeah, this guy. That's the other thing about Dark Souls 2. I don't know how many people have like pointed that out in all the like leaked fucking
This
videos.
guy?
But yeah,
I love
the
this
emotes.
guy emote.
The fact that, like, it's weird though. They kept what looks like the same buttons for the emotes, like the little panels that come up. So I thought they would all be the same, but then you go to them and they're vastly
like 2 of them are different.
Oh yeah, 2 of them different.
Like but many of them are.
Well, they all look
okay, so this
the
guy
same.
is different, and I think at least one other one is. Yeah, but I think they took the same model, or like whatever they were using to create that shot.
Yeah, they reused a few of them, 100%. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like it's funny that
they
it's a
have one that
completely
looks like-
different emoticon, but like yeah.
It looks like hurrah. I have that one that looks like hurrah, and it's
not.
the most awkward wave.
It's like this
ever.
weird like
It's
lean
sort
wave
of-
thing. It's good.
He's like, hello.
it's almost sort of like they're really shy. He's like, hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Even
Like, hey,
even though this guy
I'm not
is
gonna
so
hurt you.
subtle, like I feel like from a distance you won't be able to like understand
It's
what the emotes
so
are.
awkward and stupid that I love it. I swear to God, all 24 of my PvP encounters,
Did you do this guy?
every single one that I won or had a chance to bow, I did this guy
Nice.
constantly. I was just like, this guy, like the entire time. People would fall off a cliff, and I'd point at myself like, this guy. Like, I loved it.
Nice.
I love that emote because it's so stupid. I absolutely love it.
My favorite way to win a fight is after you win a fight, drink all of your Estus in a row. Because the Estus seems to have a gradation of speed. Like, the first one is really slow, but if you keep slamming the button, it looks like it goes faster and faster. Probably because it's pointless at that point.
It's very like Twitch.
It is, but
like,
it's so funny. It's like...
kind of that sort of thing, yeah.
And then at the end you obviously
it's almost like
at
Twitchy.
the end you almost run out, or you obviously run out and like dump the empty like the drops, but it's so good. That's my favorite taunt right there. It's just after you beat someone, just chug 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 chug. So we'll see.
Oh, I want to play it again. I had a blast.
I want to play it now that I
get a lot of
understand
PvP in
more
now.
about it.
Like I want to now that I know what I want to do now, like rather than just like wandering around aimlessly, and I sort of kind of I feel like I finally have an understanding of like okay, so basically like the entirety of the game is so damn dark that I can barely see a damn thing. Now that I sort of know, like if I wander aimlessly in this direction, I'll proceed forward. I feel like now I want to go and do some co-op or some PvP, something. And like do it en masse. Like I either want to get to the next bonfire and invade from there, or I would like to, I'd like to go and get next to a boss.
Tarkus, what are you doing, Tarkus? No, Tarkus, no! I got backstabbed by fucking Tarkus. Tarkus can backstab really bad. Oh man!
I got backstabbed by one of the
Come on,
NPCs.
Tarkus, what you got?
And,
If you give them their back, if you give them your back, it'll happen. Yeah. Oh man, Tomb of the Giants, summon and host.
You're in Tomb of the Giants? Shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to invade randoms on this build, but like I don't want to backstab anybody with it or anything. It's just meant to scare noobs, but they're not very scared of me right now.
Finally got an invasion in the
like I have to
catacombs of the abyss.
Attack them. Oh my god,
or whatever.
Y'all aren't noobs. Damn it.
Well, yeah, you're like level 50. You should be invading at 25 or something like that. Scare the shit out of all the low-level guys who somehow wandered down there.
Yeah, but to have the setup I wanted, I kind of...
Or not.
And he gives his butt a hug. That's nice. To have the setup I wanted, I needed it to be like level 60. It works occasionally. Occasionally you'll get someone who's like... It's obviously like someone who's...
Holy shit, this is so intense!
Rather than
oh crap, I didn't get the block off.
Most of the time, it's just me running in, trying to mindlessly attack, and getting backstabbed to death. Which is fun, I guess. I'm determined to get at least one.
Oh, I killed him! Holy shit, what a fight! That was... Oh my god, guys, sorry I wasn't saying anything. I just had the... I'm fighting like...
Finally.
Oh, it's so good. Some of the best footage I've ever gotten. Like, oh man.
Wait, where are you?
I'm in Sen's Fortress fighting like 3 people at a time every invasion. I kicked Tarkus off a ledge. I fought a phantom, then killed him.
What level were you?
Kicked Tarkus off a ledge. The guy summons a different phantom. I fight him. I managed to kill the host while they're both attacking me. Oh, guys, so good. Sen's Fortress.
Are you on Thomas right now?
Shit, yeah. He's probably my favorite character. Like,
is Thomas still 50?
Still 50.
Son of a bitch! I should probably get over there.
Yeah, I don't go to like Sin's Fortress and stuff. On this build, I like to stick to like
scary places,
stuff that seems like
you
would
like to
invade.
you like to stick to like
Giants,
dumpsters and back alleys and stuff, places
Yeah,
where
dumpsters,
Cost
back alleys.
to cost invade, so to speak.
Yeah.
Cost fade?
So what?
Yeah.
Cost
PvP,
cosplay,
cost invasions.
yeah. Oh man.
I just wanna scare some news.
Yep,
That's all
that's the
I
whole
wanna do.
point. Well, I made a horror build as well, the Dreadlord. He's not. I'm still trying to figure out how to make him effective, but fuck, is he ever scary? He has a tail. Like, he's the only build I've ever had that has a fucking like scorpion tail.
Oh, this might be somebody. He'll probably kill me, but
So how are your invasions going, Jerp?
Slow. I am in the Catacombs of the Abyss, or
yeah.
whatever we call it now. And I got one invasion where I basically took a face full of soul mass and then went and backstabbed the guy.
Oh wait, you're in the
Wait,
like
that's
the
not
township dungeon? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the area right before
Yeah,
Manus.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called anymore.
I think they call it the Abyss, but it's like it's a different
It's like
a
the
different
Catacombs of the
Abyss
Abyss.
than we're used to.
It's not quite the it's not quite my favorite.
No.
Like, you know.
No, it's no
Walking
catacombs.
on
It's
air
no
Abyss.
catacombs. Catacombs is the best.
Well, the Catacombs was slow as well. It's
yeah.
here's the thing. Like, I think there might be something that causes my invasion frequency to be really low lately, especially with
if I had a
Jarvis.
theory about the catacombs, it's that it's optional. So people don't have to go to the
can't
catacombs
see.
If they don't want to.
Well,
And there's a
they can go-
huge
well, here's the thing.
shortcut.
The shortcut is the thing. The Catacombs isn't optional because of Tomb of the Giants, but the thing is, though, is that like for PvP it
Yeah.
generally is. I mean,
kill me. I know you could do it. It's like I root for the other player.
Like I say, it's
I'm
optional
like,
in a
come on.
sense that for like a lot of players will just try to get the Lord Vessel so they can warp around, and then that's as far as they go. Like they do that, then they go to the DLC and they leave a bunch of places open. And Catacombs is like a perfect example of that.
I want to smash him. I want to crush him.
I can just imagine Peeve right now, just fucking mashing people. What weapon are you using, Peeve? The
I'm using the butcher's knife.
Nice. Are you using like an offhand,
yeah.
fucking like silly dagger?
Offhand
thing?
broken straight
Oh yeah,
sword.
that's right. The offhand broken straight sword.
It's like I
Yes.
used to just run up and randomly attack them and just mash them, but now it's like I died so much doing that. It was fun, but I died so much doing that I kind of try to put it a little more sense. But I
have a
I still
theory-
like to
I have a
pretend as
theory
if I
that
can.
we can now in Dark Souls 2 buff offhand weapons.
I think I know how you do it too.
You just
If
have
you
your
hold
thing in your
down-
opposite hand.
No. I think what I meant for the there's what is it called?
Power stand?
It's an item. It's called something ooze, aromatic ooze.
Aromatic.
And I think if you hold the button down rather than tap it, I think it'll try to buff the other
Oh, that's
weapon.
cool.
Oh no! Me and Brandon were watching. We were watching something that. Can't talk about it. But it was.
Talk about it.
I had my dual swords. I swear I don't have any footage of this. I had my dual weapons and I buffed. And like we were watching it, and after I buffed the right hand, Brandon was like, "Why didn't you press it twice?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, look, it still gives you the prompt to buff again. Like aromatic ooze was still highlighted as if I could buff again."
Huh.
And so we're thinking if I would have just hit it a second time, maybe I would have buffed my.
Or maybe you would have
Well, the thing is that you should. Well, what I'm thinking is that it shouldn't force you to. Well, what it could have also done is stack the buff.
Well, not necessarily stacked it, or maybe refreshed it, because that's kind of an annoying thing. In
we
Dark
haven't confirmed that it'll stack it, and the damage was terrible when I tried to use it with the dagger.
Yeah. Well, the dagger was kind of terrible. The dagger was
But
awesome
here's the
with
thing,
stun logging, but the damage was like horrendous.
But here's the thing, though: like if the buffs apply static damage like they did in Dark Souls, then that static damage is too low.
Yeah.
But if it's like a percentage plus a small amount of static, that would make sense.
Yep.
You know, or maybe they add a percentage of what the damage would have been, which could have meant that if I had gotten a critical, I would have gone from 350 to 400 to instead like 5+.
This is truth. Okay, so I'm
don't know
gonna
that.
just derail the conversation like I do, but we should
Oh
talk
my God,
about.
no! Come back.
I want to talk a little bit. Oh, apparently I'm being summoned as a phantom from invading. Okay, Dark Souls. We'll see how this
gravity.
goes. But what was I going to say? We should talk about what the Soulbrandt podcast is, because I want people to know right away that it's not always going to be Dark Souls and stuff related. Like, we're going to play other games. It's more of a thing to just keep us producing content and keep us kind of connected. So we're going to be playing other games and showing you guys, but we're always going to try to do this format where we all record from our own perspective, and then you can go from video to video and like watch like what we're up to and stuff. So
and you could easily do like YouTube Doubler or whatever to
exactly.
watch. I'm sure there's a service or something to do them simultaneously.
Yeah, like that would be perfect. And then you can hear Brandon on like 3 different streams fucking flying by on his motorcycle. Sorry, there's motorcycles all over my neighborhood right now. I don't know what the fuck.
Surprised
I have the slow rum of the catacombs right now.
I've lost every single invasion with this build, but that's what happens once you're rolling this sweet build. I love it though. I love the look of it and everything. I love it.
Who is he summoning?
I wonder how many souls I have on Bubba. I wonder if I can get him to 120 just off of what I got. Because the Jarvis invasions are not happening tonight.
Oh my god, are these aggroed?
I want to fuck with this guy. I'm trolling this poor guy so bad. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Guys, this might be the best troll ever. So, I got summoned to Sen's Fortress by using my red orb. The guy is now... we walked up, we waved. I'm now standing on the bridge, blocking the doorway. Tarkus is blocking the other side. The guy is trapped between me and Tarkus on the bridge. His only choice is to try to awkwardly go around us or fall off the bridge. So we're going to see what happens.
Go west.
If this works out, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm just making it look like I AFK. Oh no, don't kick me out. He black crystalled me. No. Oh, motherfucker.
Hey, tell me this. With the recording, it seems like it's like recording me at relatively low volume. Like when I talk, the microphone has like a couple green bars. When you talk, it's like 8.
That's not an accurate representation, I promise. Because I was worried about that too. Like mine was very, very low.
Because I'm sitting there going, like, I must not sound like anything.
Your volume is fine.
Okay.
On your end and on our ends, it'll be. It's weird for anyone that doesn't know, the program we're using to record Skype and like all of our technology and shit. It's just kind of, the display is a little buggy, but it works fine.
I'm using the version that prompts you to keep going after every 20 minutes. Apparently, I've got to click on like yes, let's keep going.
Oh, really? Does it? Hopefully, it doesn't interrupt the.
Well, it gives you like a minute to click on OK. Otherwise, it'll cancel the call.
Ours doesn't do that.
Damn it, well, you got the good version. I got the stupid we want more money from you version.
Dude, there's so many invasions in Tomb of the Giants right now. I'm getting like instant
Are they different
invasion.
people though?
Yeah,
I don't
they've all been different
It
people.
feels like your character would have been born in Tomb of the Giants.
Exactly, yeah. Tomb of the Giants, Lost Islet, stuff like that. Like that's where
awesome.
the depths. It's where I try to invade and get beat up a lot.
I just like fucking Sunny Sen's Fortress. Like right now, Sen's Fortress is partly overcast with a nice westerly breeze, probably like 5 miles an hour. The sun is shining. The birds are not being birds because there are none. But it's a good time. It's always sunny in Sen's Fortress.
I'm taking a shot at it myself.
Is this it? Okay.
You're taking a shot at Sen's Fortress?
Yeah.
You just want me to invade you. Oh wait, do you have it open or you're trying to invade it?
I know. I'm trying to invade.
As who? Jarvis?
As Jarvis.
Okay,
yeah.
So you'll be invading high level people, right?
100
100 and above, right?
Probably. Yeah. I wanted to try to figure out, like, I couldn't work out the math for it, but I wanted to see if I could make a version of this Jarvis that could use the Avalon, but it just doesn't work.
No, you'd need to be like level 140 or something for that.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you sacrifice something, but Jarvis is so.
So it would have to be the shield or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to use a less awesome shield.
Yeah.
My goal is to get one win with this build without falling off a cliff. Maybe would be nice.
I wonder what the next phase of the beta is going to be like, because I mean, 25,000 people or 30,000, I guess, people simultaneously is like more than the entire CCU of Dark Souls at any given time. So,
well, the good thing is everybody who wants to be in the beta will be in the beta. Like
but server-wise,
well, not
or
necessarily
what?
Based
are they going
on
to allow you to more areas, or are they? Well, no. What I want to know is basically like, how are they going to allocate more servers for this? Are there going to be more areas open? Are they going to change character stats?
I'm 100% convinced I just invaded hackers. There is an Ornstein quick rolling build that I invaded at level. Oh my god, they're both Ornstein. Oh shit, they're used like Dragon Slayer spear and everything. Oh, I'm so fucked. There's no way at level 50 they can use that shit. Are they flipping? Well, no, but they're running quick. Like this is total bullshit. Hackers for sure. Calling it now. Yeah, no. Oh wait, no. I think he's mid rolling. He might be mid rolling, which I guess at low level could be the case.
Well, if you're invading, you're going anywhere.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could be any level.
This is the one right here. I'm calling it. Hard. This is where I finally murder time.
This is going to be a tricky invasion. Fucking Dragon Slayer spear, of all things.
I don't want to go to the township. It's all so boring. It's so Final Destination.
Oh, no. That didn't work. Fucker.
There's apparently a second invasion spot in the township. I don't know where.
Oh, so much damage. Woo! Ornsteins, please! Motherfuckers. 2 Ornsteins just wrecking me. Wow. Brutal.
I wonder what other weapon I could put on Jarvis that would have the same sort of distance punch as the Avalon, but not have ridiculous weight and stat requirements. I mean, it's almost like, at that point, it would just be worth rolling him with like Dex and Jarvis and using Velkas or something. It's like
so you have magic to shoot at people, you mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I just need a distance punch to combine with the range or with the.
If only
the
there was a way you could get your Hornet Ring, decent poise, and magic.
I chopped a
level.
noob in half.
Not like 120 you could even do.
What are you saying, Peeve?
I said I chopped a noob in half.
Sweet.
Yep.
Chopping noobs.
Alrighty. Here's a dude.
Oh man. Fuck, as if I invaded a pair of Ornsteins in Sense Fortress. They hurt so bad. Dragon Slayer Spear hurts so much.
Ask me, what is going on with this?
But yeah, so like what kind of games would you guys be interested in playing in the future so that the people listening have an idea of what we could be?
Probably would have to be either like we would co-op through something, or maybe some...
Ooh, co-op. Oh my god, you know what would be perfect for that? Have you ever tried Castlevania Harmony of
Dissonance? No, but I heard it's amazing multiplayer.
Oh my god, it's so good.
But have you played through it all and shit?
I've done like everything you can do through it, but I would be willing to like try to. I want to restart it because if you make a new character and stuff, you could use all your old characters' just OP gear and stuff, which kind of sucks. Yeah. So like I'm almost tempted to like wipe my save, you know.
Gotcha. But yeah, I think we should definitely do some co-op games. Maybe we should take suggestions from people. Guys, in the comment section, like, you know, say whatever you want to normally say about the podcast. Like, if you like it or if you know, whatever you think about it. But if you guys have any suggestions as to games that you think... Now, think about it. The three of us, most of you know our personalities pretty good. So try to come up with games that you think we would enjoy playing. So please know Call of Duty, Black Ops, Ghost Squad... of heroes and medals, like none of that stuff. Try to keep it, interesting. But we'd love to hear your suggestions because it just makes less work for us. And
I want to play Call of Duty, Black Ops, Ghost Squad medals.
Fuck yeah! It's the newest thing from Black Sector Squad Gaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
MLG Town. I have nothing left to say about that. Oh fuck!
Oh no, he's gonna get the Nito.
Wow, that was close.
Call of Ghost Duty.
This guy was really trying with the dead angle wogs and the cancels.
I find a lot of people who try with that just end up like canceling their own wogs accidentally and like fucking themselves over.
Well, he basically gave me a couple free backstabs. Yeah. I got caught with some rolling attacks by the I think it was the regular.
Oh my god!
I'm not sure which one's which. The Great Club. It's the one.
Oh my god! I'm gonna walk off a ledge.
Peeve.
I'm gonna just walk right off.
What you're in the Tomb of the Giants, dude. In the dark.
Yeah, and I'm having to backtrack. I'm normally pretty good at navigating my way around Tomb of the Giants, but
what by like
I'm having to backtrack
turning
because
your brightness
I
up
passed them up. Actually, no, just wandering through the dark and falling off so many cliffs. That
you've got like a mental map of it.
Yeah. But now I'm having to go backwards, and it's kind of.
I remember a time when I was so bad at this video game. I was doing Meowcenaries. It was my first Meowcenaries run, and I got to Tomb of the Giants. And I had realized that I had no fucking idea how to get through Tomb of the Giants, so I actually asked someone to make a guide and like send it to me. Oh, and like 3
you sent me. You wanted me to do the short.
I made you the guide.
You guys both made me guides, but somebody else made a better guide. You guys made me guides, and then someone else made a guide. No. Listen. Someone else made a guide where from the moment you climb the ladder. From Tomb of the Giants, it's like 20 seconds until you're at like Nido. It was crazy. It was so direct that like when I started the stream, people were like, how the fuck did you do that? Because you just run and blindly jump off of one cliff and then land and roll and jump off another cliff and boom, you're like in the light and like running along that outer ledge towards Nido. It was like so fucking OP.
So many people are alive in Tomb of the Giants right now.
That's so weird.
Why?
Because Dark Souls. Because they all realize that they don't want to play Dark Souls 2, so everyone's just like repopulating regular Dark Souls. That's my theory.
Hey, I had a
You
blast.
had a blast because you played one class. You played one type of character one way.
You played one of the stronger ones, too.
Yeah, and you were leveled up. Yes, you have a biased opinion, Peeve. You don't count. The rest of us tried a whole bunch of different shit, and it was bad.
I don't think it was a bad game, but it was so against my preconceptions that I couldn't make any progress.
Try playing the Hunter and invading someone. And you will cry.
Yeah, the Hunter was better by far than the Sorcerer. Unless you had to play a very different strategy than I expected or understood with the Sorcerer. Yeah. If you stay close, you will
Honestly, the most OP thing I did in the whole beta was use my Soldier. I didn't even use a weapon. I just switched to my offhand crossbow and the Witching Urns, and I murdered people with that. I would just keep plugging them with the crossbow until they got close, and then hit them in the face with a Witching Urn, which would knock them back, and then keep shooting them with the crossbow. It was like the most OP strategy.
The crossbow sounded really nice.
The crossbow was so nice.
I only got to use it just
like Jarvis 2.0 will at least be happy in that.
But no, what I was going to say was if you just play on base characters, of course it's going to be a terrible time.
Yeah, but
you don't have
the
any,
idea is that if you're playing on base characters
and
you're facing base level characters, it should be like somewhat even or something. But some of the characters,
unless the invasions go up.
Well, yeah, but maybe. But dude, it was the network test. Like the people were standing at the bonfire. Like you could tell it was their first minutes playing the game. Like there was no. I wasn't invading people that were like your level. At the first bonfire.
There we go.
I know I was facing other people my level, but it was like the classes I chose to play were broken. Like the Soldier was okay, but the other ones were just ugh. So
I'm
just no. Sorry.
I experienced semi-high level PvP. I think my opinion holds some weight.
Yeah, but
it's like trying. Wow, going real fast.
He went from my place to your place awfully quick.
Wow,
gotta go fast.
Gotta go really fast. But no, it'd be like trying to get an opinion on Dark Souls by going in like level 20 or something and not having like any stamina or anything. Of course, it'd be miserable.
Well, here's the thing though: they have preset classes that we're supposed to get a baseline experience from, and for the most part, some of them are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it was a mixed bag. Peeve, when the next network test starts, I challenge you to play a different class. I challenge you to play a hunter or a sorcerer.
I can play a hunter or a sorcerer, but the moment I level it up to what I want, then I'll be happy.
Really? Okay.
I'm
okay.
That's
how
Dark
you can prove that theory then, Peeve.
I will say though that most of my struggle with the game was simply that I didn't I had to.
Oh my god!
I had to discard my notions of how the game was meant to be played, and I did do that soon enough.
Same.
Where's this guy going? Is he running from me? Oh, he's trying to... Oh my god, he's gonna Zweihander and murder me. No. Oh, what is it on? That's how you pronounce that.
Again, I got a Tarkus chasing me. Oh, Tarkus, come now.
There we go. I'm gonna die by the poison guy.
I gotta knock him off. Oh my god, no
Switch
Tarkus!
areas.
No, Tarkus, please! Why? He was so... Oh, the sadness is so big. Fucking Tarkus. Tarkus is like the weird mini boss of this level. Even when you invade.
I can't believe you're struggling with Tarkus.
Dude,
He's
no,
such
he
an easy
is.
backstab off a ledge
Well,
bait.
he is, but I don't like to. I like to kick him off a ledge because they're narrow ledges. But I Shut up! I miscalculated. You don't know anything. You don't know nothing about my miscalculations, right? Oh man, fucking Tarkus. It was still a really funny clip though, so worth every moment. 10 out of 10 would invade again. So what else can we talk about with regards to like Soulbrandt and like the future and like what we plan on doing with future podcasts? Maybe some sort of
I could see us.
Like, are we going to try to do this weekly?
I would like to do weekly.
We could do it weekly.
Very easy to do it weekly.
Yeah,
2 times a week. I think we could probably squeeze in once we get into sort of get through the growing pains, so to speak.
Agreed. Because there's some technical issues we need to iron out to make it up to Jerp standards. No. I'm not making fun of you, dude. What I'm saying,
my voice volume could be a lot better if I was using my regular microphone.
What I'm saying is that you have higher standards for audio and video and. Well, everything than we do, and that's totally okay. You're like the straight man of the whole situation. You're the one who makes sure everything is like on point, and that's good. But guys, like minutes ago, Jerp was like practically pulling his hair out about the whole like audio and the balancing. And the funny thing, it was him and I were in a call and we were trying to figure it all out, and he almost got it to an acceptable level after like 20 minutes, and I'm like, Jerp, Peeve is about to come in here with his broken-ass microphone and his fucking air conditioner.
I turned off my AC. Yeah. I turned off my AC.
But I was like, Peeve's about to come in here. You're not going to...
Still
anything
here it
you're
goes.
doing to...
I don't like where this is going.
I'm just fucking with you.
You know what I really like about this? The fact that, like, I don't get me wrong, love live streaming and all that, but we're not getting stream sniped. And it feels really nice to get
I wasn't even ready for that.
Invasions for once.
So I invaded a gentleman wearing stone armor, so he looked like a Ninja Turtle, and I landed. I jumped off a ledge, off the stairs. I landed on his head. I was like riding his shoulders for a second. He stumbled away from me and then tried to black crystal me out. I was like, oh no. And then I ended up backstabbing him in a firebomb, and he was so very dead.
This build actually brought me back to the game a while back. For anybody who's listening that is just kind of bored with the game, go make the scariest looking build, no matter how little it makes sense, and just make it kind of a low level and just invade.
I would like to expand on that idea and say just cosplay something. Just do something that isn't a min-maxed monster and keep it low level so that you get constant invasion. Remember, the lower your level, the more frequent your invasions are guaranteed to be, because you're going to invade upward. So if you made a level 40 character, you are always going to get invasions pretty much anywhere, because you can invade far enough down and all the way up. But yeah, I think the answer to keeping the game fresh is to change it up and not use fucking... the dark magic scrub katana, same builds that everyone uses. Just like
my thing is focusing more, getting back to like random invasions.
Yeah.
And the only way to really do that is to make some form of low level build. Yeah. And while you're doing that, you might as well make it fun
and get your ass out of the burg and out of the township and go find bad guys elsewhere, because there's so much more fun when it's.
Like I can't parry with this build, and I don't backstab. I just mindlessly attack, and I die a lot, but it's fun. And hopefully it's a fun experience for the player, even if they're new, because it's like this big scary ass thing coming at you. So if they live through it, like that's an invasion that hopefully they want to talk
baby lasers at me across the bridge.
Oh man, one time this psychotic looking building.
Oh no! I fell. I fucked up so bad. Oh, but Tarkus jumped off after me. Haha. Took Tarkus with me, motherfuckers.
I'm invading in the abyss right now.
Oh yeah, Jerp was there earlier.
Oh, it's so fitting.
Yeah, it's pretty fitting. Okay, so we
are.
Oh
crap! Why did I do that? That was a dumb idea.
We're 48 minutes in. So how much longer do you guys want
to? Y'all wanna try to get in one more invasion?
Yeah, let's all do one more invasion, and then we'll put an end to our first episode. And I think the more we do of the podcast, the more structured it will get. Well, structured, and I shouldn't say that. I mean, we'll focus on specific topics a little more. But I mean, there's always plenty to talk about, and even if it's not Dark Souls.
Yeah. We could I was thinking we could play like anything. We could play Spelunky would be a cool game to play.
I guess it doesn't have to be multiplayer.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be multiplayer. It's just
stupid piece of junk.
We could play literally anything, and I think this would work out really well.
Oh yeah. I got what is that getting pretty hardcore rush down.
That's how it goes.
Nice. Welcome to Dark Souls.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
Yeah. Well, you don't normally see some guy dragon breathing you while another guy chases you down with a katana.
You know what else is funny about this particular thing we're doing right now? So we're all recording ourselves for an hour, just like all the invasions. If we just standing around everything, it's very raw. But what's nice about it is a lot of people on YouTube aren't used to that. They aren't used to like what streamers go through, which is where you see all the invays, you see all the fuck ups,
right.
You see everything.
There's no painting a picture.
You see all the waiting, like
funny.
Guys. Any of you who you follow your favorite YouTubers who play Dark Souls and everything. For the most part, there are a few exceptions. For the most part, you're seeing their favorite invasions because they invade all day. And then they compile 20 minutes of footage. That's their best.
Yeah, there's got to be expected. That's the stuff that people want to watch.
Yeah.
That's the impressive stuff.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to see you get twat ganked and die by gankers a million times.
But I mean that's what streamers go through, and it's a very different audience.
Despite the 1% maybe of people saying, "Oh yeah, I totally like." Why don't you post a video of yourself dying? It's like, well, because nobody's going to watch that.
Exactly, but now they have to. So the point I'm trying to make is that
the death reels or the gag reels are fine.
Yeah.
Like
the fun,
disaster
more entertaining deaths.
But the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of the YouTube audience isn't used to this, so it's kind of nice that they're seeing, like for instance, a lot of people, well, probably not anymore, but they probably think Peeve is immortal and he doesn't lose. Though in the past that was the case.
This whole time I've been letting a small cat slap at the controller. That's why I've been dying. I haven't touched the controller.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've seen any deaths, and
Peeve takes no ownership of that. But yeah, it's interesting.
I'm playing with my feet right now
because this is raw Dark Souls. This is what all of you who are watching go through, including the big time YouTubers and stuff who look fucking immortal. It's like this is the way it really is. You'll run into the same gang squad 4 or 5 times and they'll fucking twop-wog you to shit, and you'll go to, if you're me, you'll go to kick Tarkus off a bridge, but you'll misjudge and actually push yourself off the bridge, and Tarkus will survive, but then Tarkus will come after you, so it's all good. And so it's just nice because people on Twitch are very used to what we're doing right now. But
if there's one thing I'd say is if I know whenever I first started watching live streams, I heard about live stream. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, but I'd never checked it out. Mm-hmm. And whenever you actually go and see it for the first time ever, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Like, anytime whenever I was little, like, or growing up, me and my brothers, one of my brothers would be like, oh, I'm about to play this. And it's like, oh, I got some food. Like, I'm about to eat. Let me go and, let me watch you play.
Yep.
If you enjoy doing that, like, if you haven't checked out live streams and stuff, check it out.
Yeah.
You will not want to watch TV.
It's almost, it very much is sort of your television replacement for sitting down, having dinner, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
The one thing you will see, though, is that with a lot of these encounters, if you see the entirety of the play experience straight, you're not going to see these sort of like YouTube slice builds, these builds that sort of only really stand up, like they don't stand up to the scrutiny of constant observation.
Yeah, like you see the gimmick builds on YouTube. Like there's for instance, a build that uses only shields, and it's like, yeah, he uploaded the 2 fights where he actually won as a character that only uses shields. That doesn't mean that your shield-only build is viable, because it's not.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain builds that just don't work. I mean, they have no real practicality. And, some people appreciate them because they sort of have this kind of, mixed fun factor. But when it comes down to it, you can't really promote these builds as something that you could actually take in. Like, anybody randomly could just jump in and have a 50% plus win ratio. It just doesn't happen.
Yep.
Are you trying to suggest that my offhand broken straight sword is not OP? Because I'm fairly certain it is. But yeah, have y'all finished?
I just finished a very
I'm
getting nothing. So
here we go. Here he is.
Oh, you found your man, Jerp? Okay, well I'm gonna call it for my invasions anyways, and just chat a little.
Almost
bit.
Done.
But yeah, so I think this will be fun. It'll be a nice little break from because when we're doing the Twitch TV thing, if we tried to do this while streaming, it would be really distracting because the chat and like everyone trying to get your attention and like it's
and then you're getting stream sniped constantly.
Yeah, but I like this. This is a nice break because we can focus 50% on what we're talking about and 50% on like an off. No, I don't want to say offline invasion, but an off-cast invasion, which are totally different than fighting stream snipers like all day. So it's really nice.
And
it's cool because it's like podcasts, but with visual aspects if you so choose.
Yeah, so once again, guys, if you're watching this from one of our channels, either Jerps, Peeves, or myself, and you're watching us, keep in mind you can open up one of our the other channels and watch that video. You could even mute one video while listening to the other and just see the different fights we went through. Because basically, we just recorded for an hour, but there's 3 hours of PvP that you can watch, which is amazing. So that's 3 hours between us. So if you're PvP junkies and you want to see what we go through on a regular basis and take a look at our different builds and stuff, you can go to either of our channels and just mute the audio because you've heard it already, and just watch us get wrecked.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what happened on my end.
You watch all simultaneously. It'd be pretty awesome.
I actually had some pretty damn good invasions tonight. Like some really good duels and like weird fucking gangs.
I got murdered
for sure.
Yeah, you got murdered, but you're using a build that's meant to get murdered.
I scared people.
Okay, well that's all that matters.
As
long as you like visually intimidate them, then you're good.
Spooky, scary ghost.
Spooky, the spooky build. Sweet.
We could try this like weekly and stuff.
Yeah, we'll try it at least once a week and see what the response is. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think, if you want to hear more of this or see more of this. And maybe if you want to like direct us towards some games, some suggestions, if you think we should like PvP in the same area or something like that, or similar builds or whatever. Just any suggestions are viable. I mean, we're not going to listen to any of it. We're just going to throw it all in the garbage and do our own thing. But we like to let you guys think you're in charge.
Have the 7-pass filter.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah. And as for our status with Dark Souls 2, I just got to say, when we know for sure we are allowed to show footage, we're
trying to confirm. I mean,
we're
plenty.
Struggling.
There's mixed messages coming out. There's
struggling
a complete lack of enforcement on the NDA,
but there's some
none
big
of us wants to
legal
take the
threats.
risk.
There's some big legal threats coming from Namco Bandai, so we just got to be careful. And as soon as we know that it's safe and that we're not going to lose our fucking channels, which would break my heart, that's for sure. We will release all of our stuff.
If my channel went down, I pretty much wouldn't come back. So I prefer not to lose that.
Exactly. But any final thoughts before we sign off?
I think we can all agree that statement earlier. I pretty much am invincible. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Peeve never loses.
Never
Peeve
loses.
wasn't playing.
Never
His kit. You said a cat was playing for you.
Yeah. A stray cat.
Came in your window and. Because okay.
that's my final point.
Excellent, nice.
Brandon drove by and dropped one off.
Yeah, perfect. Oh man! All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to our silly podcast. We hit almost an hour exactly, so hopefully it wasn't too long. And we will see you again hopefully next week. If you guys don't think this was total shit,
yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yep.
See you.
Have a good night. Thanks for watching.